The unusual spat between the Harper government and the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court is picking up steam. We might not be down the rabbit hole, but today things definitely got curiouser and curiouser. Senior correspondent Terry Milewski has the details tonight. Terry?
Well, Wendy, this is only getting worse. Now the Prime Minister personally is suggesting that the Chief Justice improperly tried to talk to him about a court case. She says that never happened and that there was no court case to talk about. Meanwhile, the opposition suspects a witch hunt by the government.
It's so cheap that it's beyond contempt. I wish the Chief Justice had the power to cite for contempt what the Minister of Justice and the Prime Minister of Canada is doing right now.
I did what was the appropriate thing.
It's all about Stephen Harper's refusal last July to take a call from Chief Justice Beverly McLaughlin. He says it's wrong to talk to a judge about a case.
If people thought that the Prime Minister or other ministers of the government were consulting judges on cases before them, or even worse, consulting judges on cases that might come before them before the judges themselves had the opportunity to hear the appropriate evidence, I think the entire opposition, entire media, and entire legal community would be outraged.
The problem with all of that is that there was no court case to discuss. The issue was the ill-fated nomination of Marc Nadon to the Supreme Court, which later ruled that he was not eligible. But Nadon was nominated last September. That was after the Chief Justice advised the government back in July that the rules for Quebec judges might pose a problem. And in a statement today, the Chief Justice said, given the potential impact on the court, I wish to ensure that the government was aware of the eligibility issue. At no time did I express any opinion as to the merits of the eligibility issue. She went on, it is customary for Chief Justices to be consulted during the appointment process, and there is nothing inappropriate in raising a potential issue affecting a future appointment. On that, she was backed up by the Canadian Judicial Council, which represents Canada's judges.
But even for appointments to the Supreme Court, it's the normal practice for the Chief Justice to be consulted. I think that's normal.
What is not normal for the opposition is for the government to attack the Supreme Court.
I think they are undermining the Chief Justice, maybe because of vengeance. They are unhappy with the decisions and they lost their mind.
Now, the Canadian Bar Association didn't go that far, but its president, Fred Heaton, told me tonight he is surprised and troubled by these events, which he said undermine confidence in the court. He said it's clear the calls were about the process, not about any case before the court. Wendy.
Thanks so much, Terry. Terry Milewski in Ottawa tonight.